Think of this, mate. This is a little duckling's foot put onto a magnet, mate. There's a magnet on the back of it, as you can see there. You pop it on your fridge, and you tickle the toes before you go in the fridge. Probably not a great idea, to be honest, to be tickling a dead duck's toes before you handle food. Don't do that. Just observe it, mate. Just look at it and be like, that's a fucking nice little set of toes there from that little duckling there. And if you are into your ducklings, your dead ducklings and that, you could go for most of a dead duckling. Get yourself a free meal off my website, which is Headless Duckling. You can work out why it's called that on your own. And I've also got somewhere little key rings with duck made from duckling. Yeah, duckling skin key rings, mate. All on worldaroundyou.com. Go and have a look.
No, it's not me, mate, but I've made it out of a portable i5 machine here, out of a rat's arm. And these at the top are a limited type, if you like, made out of antique mink. Christmas is coming and you will be too when you treat your partner to a gift from the world around you. You could get him a headless duckling, I call him a free lunch. A mink's leg on a suction cup, I call them my window legs. Bobblehead ducklings, duck skin key rings, mate. Now here's one of my rat people. I make him every now and then. This one's about to go. He's a bank robber, so he's got his gun, which I think goes in this hand, attaches by a magnet. He's got his swag bag, which I can't attach one-handed, made out of goat skin and rat skin. And he's even got his mask to hide his identity, which attaches with elastic. But yeah, he's gone. There'll be more though, there's other stuff. What about a bobblehead duckling? Maybe you'd like a bobblehead duckling.
That's a beetle's head, duckling's body, rat skin for the neck.
I really wish I hadn't deleted all the podcasts and started re-uploading them again, because that would make a lot more sense to a lot more people. But the Gen 3 penguins are a fucking mint idea, mate.
I've got a chicken beak on a ceramic penguin, chicken beaks on wooden penguins. I haven't got any other penguin stuff. I can't get any access to real penguins. But I did fantasise about finding a dead one in a zoo once and being able to collect its feathers. This idea for a film series, and I don't know what it'd be about, but I know it's a relatable film series. I like the idea of obviously trying to make a film that's relatable, and a series and a franchise, obviously, because that's where the money is. And this is it's an easily franchisable thing, because in the pictures for it, you could have the merchandise of the shirts and the clothes for it in the poster. Do you know what I mean? So that's perfect for merchandising. Now the film, the main word of the film, the title is pile, P-I-L-E, right? And it's very recognisable because everybody has a pile, don't they? There's either a pile of washing to do, a pile of dirty clothes, a pile of things, even a pile of fruit in the fruit bowl. And then, you could have maybe a minute's silence at the end before whoever, like the Shia LaBeouf is of the time, who's just finished being on a Disney Channel or whatever and starting his first voyage into shit films. You really start mixing up the formula now, and maybe it's gone further back in time, and on the picture it says Piles 9, right?
Go and try my podcasts as well, mate, because they're from my old radio shows. I've always liked the idea that someone's mum's listening,
How do we know that the leaders of the world, or the ceramicists of Central Europe, how do we know that they weren't farming gnomes? If they used electricity to imprison us within our own minds, how could you say that they didn't fathom a way to imprison the gnomes? They attract them all to a certain area using a frequency, or even the mystical unknown use that electricity is naturally good for. Maybe it can be used to imprison living creatures. Farmers throughout the world may know about it, unable to teach us though, so they trap their sheep in fields, surrounding them with electric fences. Many people call humans sheep or sheeple, so it's not a huge jump to say that farmers are trying to tell us common folk that we are imprisoned by electricity. After all, if anyone would know of gnomes, it'd be a farmer, wouldn't it? They're attuned to nature, they work late nights and early mornings. It's a toss-up between farmers and prostitutes, really, innit? Maybe the odd dogger and all might have a story to tell you about the gnoming days, but I've found doggers tend to be quite a secretive bunch and pretty weird, So I imagine telling people that they saw a gnome appear from the ground wouldn't really be in their best interests. Then again though,
Christmas is coming and you will be too when you treat your partner to a gift from the world around you. You could get him a headless duckling, I call him a free lunch. A minx leg on a suction cup, I call them my window legs. Bobblehead ducklings, duck skin key rings, mate.